Hello everybody, welcome to the D-Pad. I'm Rick, and this is Paper Mario, the Origami King. I feel like I'm a little... There we go. Feels a little better there. It's always kind of hard, because like the camera's here, but then when I look at it, it's kind of weird to see the angle that I'm at. It's a little bit awkward, but hello, welcome. I was super excited to get back into this, so let's jump right on in. I guess we're doing... Oh, that's a neat way to do the file save. I feel like at first... A lot of these games, even first-party ones, weren't 100% sure how to handle multiple accounts alongside save files, but I think they've started to figure out better ways to like integrate that into games. Like this one does a cool job with it. Ring Fit Adventure does a really slick job with it, I think. So there's kind of a lot going on there. All right, so we were headed east last time. Remember my controls: A is jump, B is hammer, X is talk to Olivia. Y is quick items. ZR is that. I think ZL does the same thing. Okay. So one thing I did want to check real quick, without getting into any real specifics, I'm aware that there is somewhere in the game a missable toad. But is anyone aware? Are there areas that you just can't get toad? Like you can't clear an area the first time you're there? Or, generally speaking, are you expected to be able to clear areas completely while you're there for the first time? Like, if it's a matter of, like, oh, yes, you'll get a couple of things, and they'll help you clear stuff, like, then I can come back, it's not a big deal. I just want to make sure I don't miss the one missable toad, if possible. You know? It'd be a shame, because I feel like if there's just one, it's super easy to go back and, like, 100% everything else, but then missing one toad would be, like, such a bummer after all that. There's a lot of collectible treasures still in Toad Town. That's very interesting to me. And there's a not bottomless hole that we missed somewhere around here, too. That's double interesting. Huh. I'm curious. I'll do a quick pass through just to see if I stumble across it, but that is surprising. I missed the spin move from the first Paper Mario. I'm kind of missing being able to dash around a bit. I wonder, the dock seemed a little bit blocked off before. Maybe this is something we're going to come back to later, and that's where we're going to have some stuff to finish up there. Maybe we should just move on for now. Also, it's so annoying too. So the cobblestones are square, which is adorable. But that's also how a few hidden chests have been indicated. Or chests, Jesus. Hidden blocks have been indicated. So I just have to keep my eye out doubly for any, you know... Oh, that's the shadow of this. I was like, hey, there's a thing right here. But we should just move on for now, I think. Collectibles are from shops. Okay, all right. Then I won't worry about that. When you can go back I think I would rather the flip side of that. If there's an area where I could just entirely like lose something permanently, then maybe a heads up is okay. But maybe not even right away, just because I'm gonna try to be pretty thorough about exploring things, generally. But if I'm in danger of like losing something for good, then I thought I had read something about a missable toad, but I guess I mean I could have been mistaken. I tried not to look too far into it because I didn't want too many details about it. So if there is nothing that is permanently missable in the game, then I think I'll go without tips. I think I'll feel that one out for myself. That can change obviously if I... Oh, hey buddy. If I change my mind on that, then obviously I'll ask, you know...
I've been hiding those grit leaves for so long they turned green. Wait, is that? No, it can't be. Alright, I'm just gonna ask. Is that Luigi's origin story?
Am I the Luigi of Toads? Holy cow, buddy. I'm gonna lean into it. Oh my god. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. Oh, and if Luigi were here, he'd tell you to try pressing plus to open up your menu. From there, you can equip weapons, use items, and check out all kinds of helpful info. Mamma mia. Did I do that right? Oh my god. Speaking of weapons, so they're just all equipped. That's so confusing. But I guess they're destructible. So I just have to keep an eye on that, I guess. Hey, what is up? Hello, hello. Good to see ya. I still have to respond to you on Discord. I am super sorry for taking forever with that. I will try to get back to you hopefully tonight, actually. Let's see. In the form of a glitch in a later stage. As long as you grab every toad when you reveal them and don't go to another room. Oh, so yeah, I don't think... I would be surprised if I revealed a toad and didn't immediately grab them. Yeah, it'll be...
Wow, this place is really beautiful. Nothing like bright, blooming flowers and an abundant sunshine. In fact, it's so nice, I think we should stop and have a picnic. No, what am I thinking? Sorry, Mario, it's so nice here. I almost forgot about the streamers and all of our other problems.
You ain't kidding. I think we just got started. Come on. There we go. I kind of wish you could pick up the discarded paper that doesn't get used, though. I can... Okay. I was like, what am I even looking at here? Oh, nice. Okay. We were expecting a treasure map or a scroll filled with ancient secrets. Just a toad filled with ancient secrets. Oh, no! Oh, buddy. Oh, hello. I was just having a peaceful picnic when I got folded. Thanks for saving me, Mario. Is that dude... Okay, I see that he's folding up the toad, but he looks like he's fucking eating him. I hope this still... Oh, man, potato salad's great. Oh, Jesus. All right. We're just right in. Oh. So what does the angry stuff mean? Yeah. All right. For some reason, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but this game seems to run very quietly. Like, it's a very quiet audio in this one. I've had to up the volume of the game to... All right. That one interaction, yeah, right. Just the like, hey, what if we had this guy fold him? Oh wow, that's really creepy. Okay, we need to make these guys super fucking weird and creepy. It's like having a new superpower. Wait, hey, get back here. Oh god, oh god. Come on. I'm too slow. Wait, get back here. God damn it. I've not played Color Splash, unfortunately. Did that guy make it out here? I don't even know where to look if he is out here. I guess I'll do a quick loop, but if I don't see him, then I'm just going to have to... Because part of me is like, all right, did he respawn over there? Or he's dicking around? Okay, all right, then I'll look around real quick. Hey, wait a second. Those were open before. Unless I slammed them open and the save saved that part as well? Oh, there you go. I go to that. I'll take a look at that real quick. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh god, and it like attacks you upside. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna... Oh, I guess that's true. That's what I should do. I should have the background match. I should have my background lights match the chapter we're in or something. I didn't even think about that. I can even make this light a little bit redder, too. I'll do that once we get out of Toad Town. Can you skip fixing Toad Town? Like, can you just decide, nah, fuck it? Because it definitely, I think it changed basically right after we saved it. Where did this guy go? Oh, it's just generally tied to toads you've saved. Okay, that's kind of neat, though. Boop-a-doop-a-dee-boo-boo. I should learn how to make origami. Right, the accessory shop not open. Okay. Boo doo boo doo boo boo boo. Well, actually, I didn't look in here yet. Alright. I guess I could check in the castle, too. Talk with some of these guys as well. What a sewer hog. Actually, does this just go right there? Oh, it's A, not down. Nope. Whoops. Alright, then let me poke around the town a little more. Could they be over here? Be sort of surprised if he was outside town, but I may as well take a quick peek just to be sure. Does not look like it. Okay. Essy dude. Hello, hello. Howdy dowdy. We are getting into it. A toad slipped away from me. I almost caught up to him. I don't know if I could actually... I don't know if the game would have actually let me hit him with the hammer if I got close enough, but he slipped away. And now I gotta poke around and find him here. Do 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 do. No. Do 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 do. It wouldn't surprise me if you could use that to fold your own. Musée Champignon. Let me tell you how it all works. You collect a variety of pieces from your travels and display them here in galleries. We are fully dedicated to displaying artifacts from your adventure alone. That's unique. That's something no other museum can boast. Oh, and speaking of unique, we're a bit light on exhibits at the moment, but I do have one spectacular piece to share. The Super Marino, legendary vessel of the legendary Captain Toad. Last but not least, we are more than happy to display any trophies you may earn in your adventures. I'll personally polish and shine each one of them in the event you wish to come view them. You won't find that level of service in any other museum, I assure you. Well then, I suppose that's all for now. Good luck, Mario. Can I use this one yet? Oh, this is the one that goes to the different... Yeah. It is a little strange that you have that immediate access to a level select, but Oh, hell yeah, dude. 21 months. Good lord, man. Ooh, the sound gallery. Once you've repaired all the not bottomless holes in a given area, its sounds will unlock. All right. Cool. So all the audio, let's see. We have 17 out of 50 from Red Streamer. Oh, I guess Red Streamer is like the whole first chapter. Whoa. Super weird. Do 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 do. Let's go in here. So this is for those guys. Treasure gallery. What is this now? Oh, this is for the little circular base. Yeah. All right. Origami Toad Gallery. Whoops, meant to... whatever. Here you can browse a wealth of artistic images from each of the regions you've explored. As you explore and rack up Toad points, you'll be able to unlock new artistic treasures one by one. You can earn Toad points by rescuing Toads, of course. To see how many points you have at any time, open up the menu and select the Info tab. Alright. I have 20. Alright, so there are multiple pages of things to look at here. Alright. Alright, so there's 2 pages worth of stuff here. So yeah, let's reveal some pictures. Let's do it. Hey, it's Peach's Castle. This is neato. Ooh, is that a day and night? Is that a fucking Shy Guy Burning Man? Good lord. Well, that's kind of haunting. Don't think we've seen that. It looks like the campground area a bit. Okie dokie. Huh. Concept art. Oh, wait. Was there... Oh, yeah. Well, it says goal aesthetic, which is why I'm like... Okay. Oh, I guess they mean, like, like, meaning the aesthetic they're shooting for? Like, our aesthetic goal? Oh, man. Will I be able to, I bet I can Super Mario Odyssey jump into the top of that and use it like a pipe. Do-do-do-do-do. Can't interact with it, though. Okay. No sign of Foldy Boy in here. I'm looking for a son of a bitch. Have you seen him? Okay, I'm out of here. Well, the 100 coins are back. Not that they ultimately really matter, given, Not that they really matter, given that we can just randomly find thousands. I'll grab them anyway while I'm here. Yeah, we have 12,000 coins, so... Alright. That's that one, yep. Alright. Boo doo boo doo boo 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 boo. Biddy boo. Biddy boop beep boo dee doo. Where did this little bastard go? There's a couple, like, rooftop and porch areas I haven't looked at either. Oh, wait a minute. Haven't gone down here before. Don't know how I missed it. Ah!
It's not ready yet. Come back later.
I love that it's made of cardboard and it makes like a manhole sound. Oh, clunk-a-clunk. Wait, seriously? Oh, no. Oh, that's a bad... Well, maybe we can find... Let's find it together, then. We can put our brains together. Teamwork makes the dream work. I know that Zim, you just said that they don't show up in here until later, but I would be remiss to not at least poke my head in. Just to be sure. Oh, can I not trigger that again? Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, right, that was a magic circle thing. That wasn't even a... Yeah. Oh, no. I was so close at 1.2. I thought I had a little more time to grab him. There was definitely a spot or two where I could have hit him if I thought to do it right then. So that does answer the question, too. Can he be stopped there? Which does seem like the answer is yes. So that's good to know. All right. I love... Yeah, it's a nice... It reminds me of stuff like... it's actually a really common thing for Zelda games. That's what it makes me think of. Like Death Mountain. One of their big things with Death Mountain, and then later with Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild, was that they wanted those to be visible basically anywhere you are in Hyrule. So you always see these like looming threats, which I think is a really clever like way to address that and to approach that. And doing the same thing here, where it's obviously still a threat in motion, but at the same time it's a Mario game, and a Paper Mario game, in fact. So it's a little bit lighter, than that. It's not going to be quite so dark, but it is still. It's both showing you where to go, but also showing you like, hey, shit's bad. You better fix this. So it's a nice kind of combination there, I think, anyway. All right, so obviously not here. Yeah, the streamers are pretty cool. Yeah. There's a certain... It's funny. I've always found there's like this certain... Oops, actually didn't really want to go out this way, but I guess I'll check over here regardless. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I thought I was headed out the front door. I guess I may as well look here real fast, too. There's a certain Nintendo-ness to a lot of these first-party and like second-party style games. It's like hard to really explain exactly, but like I don't know. It's Mario games and Zelda games and to an extent Kirby games, which is not Nintendo directly. It's HAL, but there are certain like kind of thematic choices that get made. Actually, I'm gonna go up here again real quick for a second. That are kind of consistent among... Okay, that was just regular cobblestone. Okay. Anything right in the middle? No? All right. We descend. But yeah, I don't know. There's clearly a lot of thought put into... I mean, obviously, but there's a lot of thought that gets put into even some of the simpler details. There's this painterly sort of approach where every detail really does matter. And I dig that. Can't go in there yet. Watch, he's going to be disguised as one of the pieces of origami somewhere. No. Does that guy literally sell just fucking confetti? Or, because like, there's a part of me that's like, for 300 coins, actually, you know what? I've got 12,000. Let's see what happens if I buy confetti. Oh, wow. Okay, all right, so... Holy cow, dude. So, 1, That's a fucking ass load of confetti. So that's good. You're 100% gonna be able to. You're pretty much guaranteed to be able to fill your bag with minimal effort there. Also, 300 coins is really not that much in this particular game's economy. All right. Where is this guy? Why does he think being folded is a superpower? Part of me is like, can he be my springboard so I can do this? Ooh, can I? Well, I got that at least. It'd be amazing if I could get that just right to make that jump, but doesn't look like it. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of ability or something that we get later that does that. I'm going to try one more time, see if I can get on the railing. And if I can... Can I? Let's see. Ooh, all right. Oh! That was actually really close. All right, let's move on. Oh, God. That'd be awesome if I think that I just barely can't do that. But, man, if that treasure was actually something crazy, that'd be amazing right there. I'm gonna go talk to this fucking weirdo real quick. Just in case. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, same dude from before, same dialogue from before. Nothing different, nothing's changed. We move on. We continue. Could he be in the tunnels? That'd be weird. Got that already. Like, he could hypothetically be in the tunnels. Actually, no, he can't. We already cleared the tunnels, and I think at this point, well, I guess that's an assumption. I was going to say, I think at this point, that toad counts as a Toad Town toad, but I don't have anything to base that on, so... It's not like the Toad Town underground is exactly extensive, but I'll save that for last if I can. I already went in there. Alright. Yeah, I assume that that's probably the case, that someone will like go in there and open the door or whatever. Why not? Wow. Boo, 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 boo. How about you? You got anything? Found it right, I told you. Now, you're probably wondering why I left the hook where I'm always there if I'm always going to the sewer, right? I was trying to break open a box of snacks, okay? I like snacks and I like sewers. Don't judge me! I'm living by truth! Actually, I wonder. I'm going to try something real quick here. Don't know how well this is going to work, but I'm curious. Oh! Okay. I want to try one more thing. And then we'll be on our way. Nope. Okay. I was trying to see if there was any way for me to get onto these hedges, because then I could wrap around all over here and stuff. Can I? Ooh. If I can jump over that. I think I'll try the fireplace in one sec, because I was thinking about that as well. Haha! Okay. Where can we go now? Can we go on the roof? Can I go around the house? No. Alright, so those are bounds, so we can't go around there. But this is interesting. Okay, alright. Alright, figuring some stuff out here. Just the whole house engulfs in flames. Oh, tutti potato! No, no, no! Let's see. Like, for example... Ooh, I am so close to making that jump, too. Oh, come on. Gimme, gimme. Oh, that's so mean. Oh! It's like I can't tell if it's designed as a wall that you can't jump onto, because like those exist. But all right, I'm gonna have to move on from that. Can I like? Okay, hang on. One more thing I want to try here. Nah, no. Damn. So I'm curious what I can and can't walk on for like boundaries and edges and stuff. I haven't hit any trees. Yeah, that one might be an invisible wall, which is unfortunate. I'm like intrigued now. Now my brain's like spinning on like, okay, are there seemingly out of bounds areas that we can like screw with? Also, I'm curious where that orange pipe goes. It's been mocking me. All right, this guy's all folded up. I'm trying to think of like where he could have gone. Well, I think we're quickly running out of ideas for now. This might have to be... I assume that we're going to be coming back here fairly regularly. So this might be a mystery that we have to kind of take bit by bit. Ooh, can I... no. Oh, we're just kind of exploring and goofing around right now at this point. Can I get on those boxes? Probably not. It's a conspicuous fold. Back there? No? Okay. All right. I have not seen obvious evidence of where this little guy went. There's a part of me that wonders if there's any possibility that he respawns in the other area. I mean, that's the thing, right? We were just talking about missable toads before this, too. So I don't know. Alright, well, I guess we'll continue for now. We'll see how things shake out from there. Oh my god. Yay, coins. Oh, that's a good point, actually, yeah. He might have gone back to the... Which would make sense, because I think we were missing a toad from there anyway. Let me do some more stuff over here real quick, and then maybe we'll take a quick jump back. Oh, okay, it's not a separate area. Got it. Ooh, fur flare. Get a little fur flare. But yes, there's definitely a good chance that he could have gone back to the campground. All right. All right. Let's fill this hole real quick, and then we'll do that. Here we go. Flippity flippity flabbity. Do, 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 do. I'll make this quick. I'm just gonna if it isn't really obvious, then I will turn around, and this whole thing should take like 5 minutes. The bridges, or not bridges, the little fences that are like rolled up paper remind me of cinnamon sticks. Also, man, I guess there's some things that we use like bark for and like as individual, you know, plants and things. I was like, is there anything that we use in the same capacity as cinnamon where we just straight up have like sticks of it and throw it into foods and stews and things? All right. Plus we can get some more confetti along the way. All right. Boopity boopity bow. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like Twitch has been really useful for RPGs in that if we were doing a Let's Play series of these, like just pre-recorded stuff, I would probably really struggle to avoid going back for like doing any kind of completion or wandering stuff, just because it's like, all right, these episodes are 15 minutes long, or in some cases 30 minutes long. I can't justify spending literally an entire episode just doing that one thing. Nope, still gone. Alright. There was also... Actually, you know what? There was also a toad that was still creased over here, wasn't there? Yeah. I can't uncrease him. And I had tried a bunch of this stuff before. And we couldn't use a fire flower, and we'd thought about that too. Oh yeah, and these guys talk, and they're like, "Yay! We can't wait to be lit on fire." Well, aw. Should probably retire from my job as a school teacher. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I forgot about those. I wonder if it's technically... Well, so... There's a part of me that's like, I wonder if it's possible that doing that was enough to be considered as rescuing the toad. But... It's usually pretty obvious when you've done that. So I don't know. Like, there's no way that he went all the way back to the trees, right? Like, that seems ridiculous. Let's go. Oh my god. There are so many parts of Command Mission that kind of, I think, could have been better as a stream. Honestly, it was a surprisingly not so painless experience as a Let's Play there. Though that one also benefits from being a very linear RPG, and I feel like linear ones tend to survive the Let's Play format better than non-linear ones do. Like, this one has a linear story progression, sure, but it's not like you go to this area, you're done with that, cool, now you're going to this next area, and so on and so forth. Like, alright. Ha-ha! Oh, ba-boom! Alright, so there's two more that are around here, but I think I'm going to have to come back here for something else anyway, so I'll wait till then to deal with that. All right. All right, let's get back over in the direction of the red streamer. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That was unfortunate. All right. What a peaceful day while the castle is lifted up onto a volcano and strung up with streamers. All right, let's get back to it. The mystery of the folded toad. Sorry, the semi-folded toad is not folded all the way. So yeah, at this point, the options are A, it's just something we'll figure out later. What are you hanging out on? Is that a piece of wood? A, it's something we'll find later. B, they went all the way into the Whispering Woods. C, they went underground. A seems like the most likeliest answer here. Maybe the next time I'm in town, I'll go into the sewers or something just to take a quick look. That area is very small, so that's not a big deal. Let's do some battles. Let's battle some battles. Let's fight some fights, do what's right, and kick all the assholes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This jazzy theme is a fucking jam. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Battle bonus. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, the fold is unhealthy. Gotta bring him out of the fold. Is that just a Goomba smelling flowers? What are you up to, bud? Whoa! Trying to jump me. Oh, we got Shy Guys. Oh, God. Oh, we got 2 moves. There we go. All right. Nope, not here. There we go. I still want better than great, right? Like, great is second best. Like, it was, what, excellent or something? I still can't get the timing there. Yeah, excellent is what I'm shooting for. Holy cow, 20 months. Good lord, man. Thank you so much. That is phenomenal. Tiny tree. And an interesting looking tulip. Aha! I bloomed 3 times and no one even noticed. Aw, buddy. I'm not gonna bloom now. Cute. Ooh, that's a thing. Yes, I knew someone would come along about a compulsion about hitting every surface with a hammer. Oh, wow. Let's bring that down a little bit. There we go. Perfecto. Let's keep on moving. Who's this guy? Ah, Mario. I didn't know you were one of the faithful. Have you come here seeking salvation like us? Oh no, there's multiple cults. Situation! Oh.
Situation, we got a situation here.
Whoa, 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 calm down. What kind of situation? Is it a good situation or a bad one?
Bad situation, bad situation.
Oh no. Is like, are we dealing with an undercurrent of religious indoctrination in this game? Meet the Earth Vellumental. Vellumental Temple. So vellum, I think, is what, sheepskin? Used for like, you can use it for like parchment and stuff. Donate, worship, and donate again. Oh dear. Shut up. How could you tell I was here? I could barely even tell I was here. Holy shit. Well. Here we go. All right, yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah.
Did it work? I closed my eyes.
All right. Let's rock and roll. There it is. It's so weird because it goes back down to blue. That's weird. That's so weird. Oh my god, he had a really messed up face. Doing all the battles. God, the music is so goddamn catchy. It really is. Oh, you can change your equipment in the middle of battle, too? It's wild. All right. There it is. It's such weird timing. It does not seem right to me. That's so weird. Alright, so I don't want to go down here yet, because that seems like the thing that's coming next. I can see another Toterfly up there. Ah! I hope each and every one of those counts as a question mark. Oh, no! Hey, buddy.
That really just happened? I can't even swim!
Oh, my God. Whoop.
Whoa, look at that cute house that's wrapped up by my brother's streamer. Do you think anyone's inside? Ooh, they must be in a real bind. Hey, if anyone's inside that super cute house, we're here to help. This whole title will be back after we unwrap the red streamer, okay? That should do it. Consider the people inside 100% reassured.
Olivia's adorable. Are the helpers in Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi games always... No, they're not. I was about to ask, are they always yellow? But they're not, because I at least... was it Pixel, I think, is blue? Oh, buddy. It's okay. You can stop anytime. There we go. Or, yeah. I haven't played, was it Super Paper Mario? I have not played very much of to start with, but also in quite some time. Yeah, there we go. It took me a second. I was like, wait, hang on. All right. There we go. I think we got the timing now. It'll be weird if we ever do Super Paper Mario, only because a good chunk of this game seems to feel like Super Paper Mario 2. I'm finally gonna get that kite back. That's fucking great. All right, let's deal with this. Hey, bud.
Oh, you got something you want to yak about? Oh yeah, that place. There's some kind of weird toad living in there. He signs as a whole bunch of weird junk. Good luck getting in and see the guy. The place is blocked by some kind of red streamer thingy. Oh, you can see for yourself.
Potato.
Oh no, he's been invited to Smash 3 times. Thank you, Mario. Wondering how I already had this written? Me too, Toad. Call me a hipster, but I prefer to send a real letter. Toad. Oh, God. Now I have to actually call my friends. Thanks, Mario. Sarcasm. Thank you so much. The invention helped me truly find myself. Toad. The invention? Oh, that was nice. Alright. Oh, that's right, Stuffwell. Where your menu was your partner. There we go. I was like, we gotta be getting close here. Ugh. In which we hit butterflies with hammers.
It's almost as good as flying. Almost. Ha! Ha! See him flying for very short periods of time.
I mean, he's not wrong. That is a little doggy. Doggy-gami. Corgi-gami, maybe? Got a bunch of coins pointed that way. Are we gonna fight? Go, okay.
Woof! I mean, put up your dukes! I mean, come to the battle lab and put up your dukes! I mean, I run the battle lab in Toad Town. You should stop by sometime. It's near the museum. Huh? You came all the way here from Toad Town and now you're headed back? Yeah, unless you know a shortcut. Like maybe that pipe up ahead on Overlook Mountain.
It's not that far over there. That's good to know. Maybe the orange one's up there. Membership drive going on. Free gift for new members. Woof. All right. A dog Toad's lab. It's a laboratory retriever. Oh no. Maybe they all count. Actually, no. Zim, you said that you stopped the other one, right? So... hope you're not too disappointed. Not at all. There are tons more of us to find. It's a weird thing to be so cheery about. Yep. And all the trees around here are just mine. Oh, God. Oh, it's a Yoshi flag. Oh, whoop. Almost missed this guy right here. God damn, there's a lot of stuff to interact with. I feel like this game is taking some cues from Super Mario Odyssey, which is that the Mario franchise has always been compatible with collectathons. And they just never really dove in much until recently. There we go. I gotta get some like hair product stuff. I got my hair cut, and it generally looks fine, but like... oh, well... yeah, let's do this. So then there was like, how come I can't line them up the right way? But yeah, now that my hair is short again, I should really put some stuff in it to make it look a little nicer on camera. I don't have to care about it too often, but at the very least when streaming or doing live intros, it'd be nice to not look horrible. I kind of played into it earlier into the quarantine stuff with, like, letting everything kind of grow and all of that, but... but it'd be nice to kind of clean myself up a little now.
Surprise, Fungus Finder!
It's kind of a strangely weird... it's a weirdly sort of mildly aggressive nickname. Like, oh, you're a little fungus finder, aren't you? There we go. Can you undo a ring move? I don't think so. Yeah. I'm wondering how far into this game we're going to get before both A, we have a battle where where the enemy actually gets to do something. I suspect the first boss or mid-boss encounter will do that. And B, I guess interrelated, right, would be when I'm going to take damage for the first time from an actual battle. You can undo it. Oh! Okay. Neat. It did not seem like that was going to be a possibility, so I'm glad that it is. Alright. Yay! Skylark about. Of all the things to not be hammerable, this was like the last thing I was expecting to not... Oh, wait a minute. It's too cute. Whoop, missed it entirely. Whoa. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Now, if they just start running back to town, I have to assume that the folded one also got registered. And it just... You either get an extra interaction by unfolding him, or you don't, you know? Wow, we're barely halfway through the collectible toads, too. It seems like we've more or less cleared out the area. I want to do this before I move on. Like, I don't want to advance up the mountain just yet. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's see what's up the mountain. Because it's entirely possible that, like... Oh, actually, no. The streamer goes up the mountain, right? So, let's do stuff down here first. There's a guy over there. Nothing really happening there yet. Well, look at that toe. It's just, like, very nonplussed. Go. Oh. Looking for fortune, you've rescued the wrong toad. Are in the fun, funky, and functional accessory shop. Yay! All right. Okay. Whoa! All right. Come on. There we go. Cool. That was the right proper swing of the old hammer, ain't it? Swing like that, a bloke would assume you weren't some of the fancy accessories. Of course, I don't need to tell you about pressing plus to open the menu to cook accessories, do I? That one was for every other... That was my interpretation of a mashup of every other accent from every other region of every other Commonwealth country ever. All rolled up into one ball. It's a real bad situation, Mario. The door to the Earth Vellumental is sealed. No one can get inside to pay tribute. I'm curious if the Vellumentals are going to be a recurring thing, or if that's just kind of a here thing. The door will only open while all 5 holy shellstones are placed in the shellstone receptacles. But 4 of them are gone, and that heathen is trying to steal the 5th right now. Or is this where I'm returning later? We go try to stop him, but, you know, we're troopers. What are we going to do, walk into him slowly? Ha 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 ha. Also, the obvious answer... Ooh, there's some stuff going on up there, too. Alright. So not yet with this, because there's some stuff going on down here. Hey, we got all the bottomless holes. Or not so bottomless holes. Alright. Get some of that. So... I guess that's just I go to the right inside of here. Vellumental is a really cool name, I think. I like it. Oh, this fucking jam. I can't not. Also, yeah, Folgers was right there. I'm amazed that they could put the phrase folded soldiers and not put 2 and 2 together and go with Folgers. You know? Yep, Vellumental. The Vellument OP. Yeah, you know me. Alright, are you equipping your weapons, Mario? You gotta stay ready. Can I fall through here? No. Look at him go, look at him go, look at him go! Go, be free! Alright. Is that a popcorn machine? Oh, that's right. The slams are also a thing. Oh, hey, buddies. Oh, it's wine will be our 12th Toads. 12th Toads? Is that supposed to be a reference to the 12th man? So 12th man is a term. I don't know if it's a general football term, but I think I'm trying to remember what team uses 12th man. I think it's the Packers. I want to say the Packers have the 12th man was like a recent big thing with them. I might be wrong on that, but like the idea being it's 11 players on the field, and the 12th is the fan who's like right there with that kind of thing. Is it general? Okay. Because it became a thing only fairly recently, last couple years, I think. So. Whoop. Alright. It looks like you can press and hold plus to spend coins and add more time to the countdown clock. But you can press that for a long time, it'll cost you a lot of coins. So don't overuse it. Time is coins. That's fine. I have 2 ring moves, but it's like, alright. How do I do this properly? Sure, why not? Because I can spin these guys around. Oh, I see it. Yep, okay. I got there. This is cute. There we go. A little bit more brain bendy than I was expecting all of a sudden. I liked it, though. Love me a good puzzle. Nice. Right out. Alright. Whoa, I haven't seen power like that since I watched a documentary about the Earth Vellumental itself. Are you going to watch it? I don't want to spoil anything for you. Ah, but you should really see the exhibit first, and the other 4 shell stones are missing.
Ooh, how frustrating that they ran off with your precious stones, and I really want to see the exhibit for myself. Let's head off and find those shell stones, Mario. I'm sure these guys have thoroughly searched this area.
I mean, there's one in there right now, but... Okay. Let's see again. That pipe, where does that connect to? How does one even... That, I feel like that's going to be a one-way trip, right? Unless I can kind of snake it in there. I'm going to try it real quick. I don't think it's going to work, but... Yeah, you can't really change your direction very well in midair. Alright. Alrighty, let's go up the mountain. Beep boop boop boo bitty beep boo beep boo. It might be an exit from the museum, yeah. But it's not sealed up, which is why... Oh, hello.
Huh? Look at the red streamer. It goes all the way up there. Is climbing up there going to be a problem? You know, for your legs? Who am I kidding? You're Mario. You can do it. I just observe and reflect from my cozy spot inside your pocket.
Olivia, you're the best. I wish I had read it first. Oh, God. Doo-dee-dee-da. Get trained up at Toad Town's new battle lab. Whoa, hello. Wasn't expecting that. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Boo-doo-boo. Yeah, just do that. Hurrah! Boo-doo, boo-boo-doo. Whoa! Okay. Well, this actually isn't that bad. It looks worse than it is. There we go. Alright. Cool. Got a lot more in the stands. Yeah, I like how they're slowly filling up more and more. It reminds me in a way of Thousand Year Door with like the audience toads. Actually, was it just toads or was it a bunch of things? I thought it was just toads, but I could be wrong. Oh, there's a little guy right here too. Oh God. Lush greenery. There's stuff going on in the corner over there. Uh-oh, we got spinies. Iron boots. Oh, nice. There we go. Still got it. Oh, poor Crumply boy. I'm surprised that the game's not... Oop, wait a minute. Oh, wow. My brain is just off right now. There we go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, these will do that. But thankfully, we got our hammer as our setup here. I guess we could have done it as a jump too, but that's all right. Kapoosh! Yeah. Battle bonus. Take no prisoners. Even got an item for damage. Insects are people too. Please be kind to our creepy many-legged friends and approach slowly. There we go. Took a little second there. Whoops. Well. It's the river going splish splash. Ah, what a relaxing sound. Ooh, listen close. You can even hear the fishies jumping. Yeah, have we even seen a single insect that was not secretly a toad? Anyway. There we go. More jumping, I might have grown actual legs. So is the implication then that toads don't have legs, they just have feet knobs? Like, it's fine, I'm not going to judge you for your weird feet knobs, but... Feet knobs are feet knobs. Will I ever hop again? Probably. Whoa. Alright. It's grasshopper for days and I didn't learn a thing. Grasshopping is the worst. Nightmare. Oh no, he doesn't have legs. He has like ghosty weird things going on. I love how this battle just has it upside down. Like it has it on its back, which presumably means I can jump safely on them. Yeah. Does Adeline's body have legs? I thought... Oh, did I not actually finish them? Oh, damn. There we go. Alright, we got a Goomba over there. Oh, seriously? Alright, give me 1 second here, folks. Actually, I'll throw this to the waiting screen for 1 second while I just look around real fast. Okay. We are now plugged in. Hopefully this is correctly situated for all of that. Let's get back into it. Sorry about that. Somehow we don't have much in the way of USB to USB-C cables handy at a moment's notice, which is sort of surprising. Hey, more iron boots. And you. Oh, you found me just before I resigned myself to an eternity of loneliness. Close one. You know what I didn't do was check... I guess there's more stuff going on in Picnic Road. But, alright. Ooh, Fireflower. Oh boy. Oop, that was almost bad. Maybe? I guess not. Alrighty. And yeah, I do intend to make some better, like, waiting screen layers and stuff at some point. Oh, it's Paragoomba. This one seems pretty easy. There we go. Still alive. They look kind of tired, though, so I'm going to do this and see what happens. All right. This is a very strange attack. That was a very weird attack. That is the first time I've taken damage in this game from enemies in battle. I guess, yeah. I mean, for this one, I'll just do it like this because they're already tired and almost dead. But for future battles, I guess I'm going to have to do more damage. There we go. All right. Yeehaw. Okay. We already did this stuff. Goomba hiding right here. Oh, hello. A buggy toad as well. Yeah, there we go. All right, okay. I guess let's give this a try. Oh, it's like a 15 hit points. God damn it. Alright, so those guys are going down, which means there's just one guy with one hit point left. God damn. Alright. Like, whatever. Alright. I'm going to save you, Mario. Try pressing minus sometime. We're going to pickle. It'll open up a whole new world of info. Help me, Olivia! It's cute. So we got those guys up there. Whoop. Oh, there we go. I was like, what's going on over there? Alright. There's our pipe. I'm actually going to do this first. So we now have
See, that's a shiny-looking pipe and such a nice bright shade of red. Didn't we hear something about a shortcut pipe that leads back, that leads to Toad Town? Maybe this is it.
You're goddamn right it is. Shaboom. All right. Do.
Step right up. Calling all saving seekers, coupon clippers, and thrifty types alike. You, sir, with a mustache. Fancy a deal? Potato. I'll get right down to it. What I'm offering today is a once-in-a-lifetime deal. A rare bargain in the rough. Feature greedy eyes on the miracle orb. It dices, it slices, it purees, and it's one of a kind. That's a shellstone. I need it. Now, let's calm down, folks. And then get excited all over again, because if you don't buy it now, you'll never get another chance. Pa-pow! Let's start the bidding at 10,000 coins. It's 10,000 coins for this unique, absolutely necessary item.
No. What happens if I say no?
No takers, huh? I see. We can't let the serendipitous situation go to waste. I got an item and you got coins. Let's see if we can't make magic happen, yeah? Now then, this hurts me deeply, but I'm going to offer you the discount of a lifetime. For an extremely limited time, you can purchase a fine item for the low price of 5,000 coins. We got a deal? I see. Now, this is a slippery situation we got developing here. I'm looking to sell, you're looking to buy. Surely we can meet in the middle just like a mustache. I'm just going to put this out there. 3,000 coins. That's it. That's the offer. Take it or leave it. Oh, boy. I didn't want to do it, but you're forcing my hand. At this price, as good as highway robbery. And all we need is the highway and 2,000 coins. How about it? You're kidding me. You still won't buy it? Pa! I'm losing it. You want the shirt on my back, too? Then take this thing away from me for 1,000 coins, will you? I don't even want to sell now. This price, maybe I'll keep it. Ah, but you got me on the day my rent's due. My loss, your gain. 500 coins. Take it or leave it. At this point, it's chump change, but I'm kind of curious how low he will go. Oh, boy. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. The bank's going to send me a letter. I just got to get 300 coins out of this thing in a minute. Please, I'm begging you. All right, screw it. Yes, sold 300 coins. Take it and get out of my sight, you rascal.
Yay. Sold by a shady above-ground mole. The second the Koopas were like, hey, I got 100 coins. I was like, all right, this might be the signal.
Still can't believe I got 300 coins from a rock I found on the side of the road. Enjoy your new shiny stone.
Oh, they're so bummed out. I'm sorry, guys. It's okay. I'll save your entire civilization. Just because you're so nice. Woo! Paper Macho. Oh, that's cute. Paper Macho Goomba. All right. Oh, hey, buddy. I want to thank my friends and family, my coach, my teachers, and all the other toads who believed in me. This is for you.
La 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 la.
What? Oh. It's kind of hard to aim this one. Here we go. All right. See one up against the wall over there. All right. Whoop. Oh, no! Got a big boy! Can he come down here? Alright. This thing's existence really bothers me. It does not make sense. Oh no.
Leave me alone, you folded freaks. I'll never surrender. Never.
Oh really? You can just hit him in general? Ah. But. Oh my god. Did he just give me a coin? Was that the idea there? Is this not actually charging here? All right, hang on one more second. Desperate times. Desperate measures. I think that worked. All right. But okay. It's kind of an odd one. With like sufficient turns, you can pretty much organize them into whatever arrangement you want. There we go, nice. Yeah. Well, that's not good.
Oh my gosh, Mario, this is so interesting, but also kind of spooky. It's a skeleton of a Koopa Troopa. It must have been trapped in here, poor thing.
Oh. Buddy. Very much alive, dry bones.
Rest your weary bones, poor Koopa. You're in a better place now.
Alright. Hey, I'm fine. I'm not a Koopa Troop. I'm a dry bones and I'm just dehydrated, okay?
I know that they become... We'll never forget you. I know that they become dry bones in that situation, but, like, it's weird that he was very, like, Psh, I'm not a Koopa Troopa. I'm a dry bones. And it's like... is there, like, a further distinction to be made here? All right. Oh, dear. Yep. We didn't have mushroom to ourselves like that. Ugh. Don't forget about my friends. Oh, that wasn't a pun. That was not a pun that time. Hey, wait, no. Hey. I'm coming. I'm a little tooty potato. I'm coming to save you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, it just starts the battle. Okay. Perfect lineup. All right. Yeehaw, doggies.
Shablow.
Yeah. What? Was it just folded in the mind? That was strange. Back to the garden. I see that hand in there. Ah!
Eek, ahead! You are now cursed by the head of Toad. Ooh, I don't have a body.
Is it folded up?
I'm kidding, my bodies are folded under me, see? Hup.
That was cruel. guess I'm the only one they were afraid of.
Eventually mine, yeah!
Oh my god. Oh, these little tooty potatoes. Oh, sad Cooper. What's up, bud? Whoop. Hey, sap sister. Oh, God. This game is great. Yet another Switch entry in a series that is awesome.
Dang old fish got my lucky rock.
Yep, we already said that part. I can learn you how to fish. Let's see here. First, get a good old grip on them ZL and ZR buttons, then use left stick to aim for the fishes. Go on and flick both to cast when you're ready. The harder you flick, the farther it goes. Fish starts getting interested. It'll get to nibbling. That's when you gotta be patient. Them fish like to tease a little bit. Wait until you got them good and hooked and yank back on the Joy-Cons. Alright. Just kind of look around to see if there's any other interesting shit that can be fished up, but... Yeah. Cheap cheap life. Yeah, there we go. Why are some inflated and some aren't? It's haunting. Oh, because he ate the thing, right. Blue shell stone from the belly of a cheap cheap.
That's the third one we found.
Basically get my lucky rock back. I guess I probably knew it wasn't at all along and weren't really mine. Can you take it on back to the temple and maybe don't tell him where you found it? Now what I'm wondering is, are any of these cheap cheeps not actually cheap cheeps? Like, are any of them toads? For example... Whoa! It disappeared! As I was lining up to fish for it, it fucking disappeared. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Don't let that one get away now. Whack him. Oh my god. It's starting to get all wrinkly. Poor little guy. Give it another second just in case, but it looks like at least right now we've got everything we need. Oh, hello. I don't know what your deal is, but I want it. Oh, alright. Good to know. I take it that means that there will be more fishing spots. Whoops. Oh boy. Jesus. Ah. Hey. Oop. Nice. I don't see any more dudes to actually fight here, so... Doesn't seem like it lasts all that long either, so that's fine. Alright. Oh, I see. Alright. So what you're saying is, Ripe and Tingle's balloon trip of love was training for this.
Forget about me. I'm pretty sure there was an earthquake. Are you all right, Mario?
All right, get out of here, you little scamp. Alright. Oh no!
Look, there's a Toad playing around with the streamer out by that tram. Hey, Toad, can you stop playing with the streamer now? It's dangerous. Just pop on out, okay? Pop out. Just pop out, Toad. Oh, sure. Don't mind if I do. I'm trapped in this thing, lady. You think I want to be going if it works like this? No one can get to Autumn Mountain because of me. And boy, do they enjoy reminding me of that.
Alright. Oh, the reddish mountain, the one that looks very different from everything else. Ah, the blue streamer fluttering with that red mountain in the background is so cool looking.
Huh? There's the blue streamer, Mario. It was so pretty I almost didn't recognize it for what it was. After we take care of the red streamer, maybe we should come back here and follow the blue one. Just hang tight, Toad. You know what I mean. Stay loose. Oh, that's probably worse. We'll be back, probably.
Olivia's great. I really like the way they wrote Olivia. There we go. This is clever. Oh, wait, nope. I think I know what I want to do here, but just need a second to think. There it is. All right. Cool. Yeah. Get them all down. Yeah, I noticed that. They're like a silver chrome when you use the iron boots. All right. Autumn Mountain Tram, Overlook Tower. Aha! Oh no! Yay! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh Jesus, okay, yep, that's fine. Okay, oh Jesus. Oh no, okay.
Whoa, 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 can one of you sum that all up for me?
Okay. That was a thing that just happened. All right. Like lean back. I keep doing this. I keep doing this, and it's like, all right, just like relax. It's a relaxing game. enjoy ourselves. I get invested, so I'm just like, oh god! Realized a little too late. Are they all? Yeah. There we go. I wonder if perfect lineup means that you actually did it in fewer moves than they asked for. Right. Is that correct? All right, cool. Two down, one more to go. All right. Yeehaw! And I think the puzzle completion bonus is doubled as well. Because it's clear bonus, and then half of that you get 50% more for no damage, and then another 50% for the puzzle clear. But it seems like you get double that amount for puzzle clear if you do it with fewer than the requested number of turns. That looks like a mountain of dog shit. I know it looks like it's meant to be steel wool, but that's hard to look at. You know what I mean?
Finally, the peak. What a climb. Must have been for you. Good job, Mario. All right, now we can just head inside, find the streamer, and...
Welcome to Dogshit Manor.
Tell me, Mario, is this what doors normally look like? It isn't, right? How do we get in?
Is it meant to be rocks? The texture is really odd.
Something happened to the earth here to make it like this. It's not supposed to be so high up.
Oh, it's a magic circle. It looks like a turtle.
But it's different somehow. Maybe it has to do with the Earth Vellumental. But would the Earth Vellumental really do a mean thing like this? Maybe my brother used that magic circle to summon it here and made it do this. I suppose we'll just have to track it down and see if it can help us.
Oh, really? All right. Do 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 do. Just a bench, just because. Overlook Sports Park. All right. Guess we'll go look at that. It's down there. Okay, these all connect here. Hi, Shy Guy. Hey, buddy. I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Cool. I think just regular boots for these guys is fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Battle bonus. Even more coins than we'd normally get. Right. I think there's a thing I can drop down to there, yeah, but I want to do it after I've done the rest of this. Oh, hey, bud. Aha! From the Grasshopper team in high school, so this really worked out for me. Okay, where are we at for stuff here? About 80% overall for everything. That's pretty good. Oh no, that poor Toad. There's a lot of stuff going on the side here. Yep. I tell you, I sure wasn't having a ball. They're like, ah! So I guess if they just can't reach you in time, then then you don't wind up with the wave battle. Holy shit. 2, huh? I guess I could just do, like, this, right? Does it have to be one cluster? Yeah, no, it can be different stuff. All right. There we go. Your iron boots broke. It's a good thing I got 90,000 more of them. All right. Here we go. Let's time it right. Yeah, we got it. That shit is tight. All right. Where's that pipe go? Earth Vellumental. Ah, okay. It's my job to stare at it angrily. All right, man. Whoa! Hi. That's like really unsettling. Oh, Paper Macho Shy Guy, nice. Got all the treasures, that's good. Yay. Intercepted mid-pass from a soccer game. Oh god, do I have to fight them now? Oh! This track is fucking wild. Alright. Oop. Okay. This is so weird right now. Oh god. It's like Dr. Robotnik. Yay. That was super unsettling. It was super unsettling, oh, brothers. Alright, let's go off the edge over here before we forget. Hey.
The real question is, am I the first toad to pop out of a question mark block?
Hey. So what are we missing here? We're missing some toads and some holes. Where? Jeez. Like, can I fix these? Probably not, right? Yeah, no. Where can I not... Where have I not been able to get to yet? Fishing stuff that leads underneath. Ooh, I didn't look over here yet. Really? Is there nothing over here? That's actually a bit of a surprise. Huh. literally about to say, generally speaking, if I haven't gone somewhere yet in this game, that's where the thing I'm looking for is. Different sound? Might not be able to. Yeah, it's entirely possible that, like... Oh, actually, those stairs are going to count. So, all right. I can't, like, fully clear this place until the red stream is gone. So let's go to Vellumental Temple Palace thing. Loop back around. Like a rocket. Alright, let's do it. Stare at it angrily. You're so good at it. It's gonna be that pipe in the wall, presumably. Yeah. Is there really not a shortcut back, though? There's a lot of Goombas running around there again. Slightly disconcerting. Now here, we're missing toads, collectible treasures, and question mark blocks. Bit of everything. May as well grab these while they're here. All right. Get them all in there. There we go. Was that a frame rate thing, or was it just jiggling? It was hard to tell.
Aww. How cool! Those shellstones did the trick. The shellstones. We should. Should we go meet this Vellumental? I'm so excited. I've never met one before.
Let's go get some coin up here real quick. Wait, can I go down that way? No. Oh, they're so excited. The Earth Vellumental Temple. Sure.
Legend says the spirit of the dirt, known as the Earth Vellumental, lives in this very cave. It is a mighty spirit imbued with the power to lift the very ground. It is no wonder that the meek and modest Koopa Troopa venerate it so via pilgrimage and gifts.
I love that this is essentially a theme park ride. That's great. Is there stuff in here separately? Yes. Okay. Salvation is near.
To one with a creative mind, these fortuitously formed formations may resemble the Earth Vellumental. Indeed, one may pay respects to its hallowed shell in this very spot, as many Koopa Troopas do. Notably, the Earth Vellumental's shell is even stouter than this rock, which is itself impervious to damage.
Alright. I don't really see it, to be honest. Alright. Definitely might be just a tourist trap, for sure.
It's said that this claw-shaped gouge was created by the Earth Vellumental in an epic battle. Mario?
What?
Hey, if it's really you, Mario, you've got to help me.
I dipped in here to hide, now I'm stuck. I don't want to talk about the Earth of Vellumental anymore. Jesus Christ. What? Oh, wow, thank you so much. Yeah. I didn't do it. Alright, it's probably me. I ripped out a bunch of gears and wires and stuff while I was in there. Just put some coins in and I'll give you the spiel.
Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, they think that the giant gouge in the wall was made by the Earth Vellumental. But this part is important. They also said its claws were like its weakest attack. The attack that'll really get you is when it launches rocks out of its mouth, so watch out for that, I guess.
Gee, I wonder if I'm going to fight this thing.
The following section of the path has been left in its historically authentic uneven state. Please watch your step.
Yeah. Adorable.
I just want to see the Earth Vellumental. I've heard that recording more than 400 times. It gets better every time.
Oop. I see you over there. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Alright. Hey! Fun and funky. Yay! It's another accessory shop. Outside the temple. Nice. Alright. Somehow I still didn't feel prepared for when it happened to me. Where did the last one go? Oh, there he is. There we go. There's a decent chance. We haven't been to the first one yet. So we got 2 of them now to look at. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Because do not hit, disturb, or even look at the divine image too closely. 50 coins.
You are looking at a holy image representing the full glorious form of the Earth Vellumental itself. Although the spirit is fully invincible, kindly direct your attention now to the beast's great tail. In certain tales, the spirit's still formidable hind portion is described as less than 100% invincible. It is this combination of great power and weakness that has endeared the Earth Vellumental to so many. This marks the last spot on the temple tour. Consider donating generously and frequently. Huh? Is this the end? It's kind of a letdown, isn't it? This might be silly, but maybe it's worth a try.
Hey, I was gonna hit it.
Dear Earth Vellumental.
Oh, God.
If you're there, please find it in your heart to lower the rocky pile, keeping us from the streamer. Lastly, thank you for all of your generous gifts and, turtly goodness. Well, that did nothing. Now I'm all embarrassed for trying. Mario, do something, please.
Oh. Alright.
Whoa, you knocked the Earth Vellumental completely over. Do you think we'll be cursed now? What's the usual pun?
I love the toads. It's like,
Oh, God!
oh my God. Alright.
Ah, the cave keeps going. Oh, I can't wait to see what's ahead. It's like a behind-the-scenes tour. So exciting.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, hello. Ooh. Ah. Neato. Oop. Oh, really? Whoop. Well. Is there anything down below? I'm gonna wait until afterwards. I'll do it after we make our way through here. Like a bloosh. All right. Inwardio. Ooh.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, I'm getting like a Dongo's Cavern vibe.
That's way more impressive than anything we've seen so far. I want to climb inside that thing's mouth. Is that weird? Let's do it anyway! By the way, I hope this doesn't jinx us, but I feel like we haven't seen any folded soldiers for a while. Eek, it's like I summoned them!
Oh, well, that could have gone better. Ooh, new theme. Is that because we're in this location or because we took damage? All right. Damn it, missed it by one again. Jesus. All right. Get their own themes. Nice. Okay, I was wondering if they were going to chain react like that. Nice. Oop, timed that very badly. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yay. Okie dokie. Yay, money and confetti. Is everyone ready? Oh, well, it's the first time we've been able to, like, just straight up slip off of things, so wasn't really anticipating that. Hey, Earth Vellumental Relief. Nice. Ain't that a relief? Let's see if there's a... No, okay. Worth checking. Alright, anything over here? There we go. I was like, please let me jump on this guy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I guess this and then in. Alright. Nice. And then let's hammer this up. That'll do. All right.
You're the coolest, Mario.
Oh god, they're gonna catch fire. Don't do that. Ooh, that goes up. Interesting. Interesting indeed. There's a door over here, but there's also shiny boots. Stronger than iron boots, but can't stomp spiked enemies. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Buh! Oh no! Rawr. It seems like it, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I feel like... Well, let's do this one first. I feel like this other one's going to work out really badly since I'm going to land on the Koopa Troopa and then not... Oh, well. Okay, cool. I was like, oh, I guess if I flipped them around, if I like slid them laterally, like, or diametrically, I don't know, just straight across, then I could have started with the swoopers.
Oh, thank you. I can't tell you how long I've been traveling here, actually, the curator of this exhibit, you see. I realized that the divine image or craft of my legislation was alone was a bit lacking, so I came here in search of the real thing. Yes, I admit the exhibit was a bit of a coin grab, but I did deserve to be funded hard by the swoops. Yeah, probably. Anyway, be careful anyway, Mario.
Yay, we got all the toads. It seems weird to be able to fall out through that, but alright. Got a lot of other stuff, but the toads are all taken care of now. This mood lighting on Mario. He's a real tooty potato. Right. Hey! Shiny hammer. Stronger and shinier than your regular everyday hammer. Let's put... Nope. That, and also that. There we go. Let's do it. Oh! Landed directly on it. That's great. Okay. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. There we go. Now for the other side. Where all I gotta do is land one of them. And the rest take care of themselves. Alright. Oh boy. Let's look around a little bit here. Whoop. I was trying to jump for like a while there, but it wasn't letting me. Kind of unfortunate. There we go. Hooray! Now for you. Kablang! Explosion of color and flavor. Try to take care of this before this guy notices I'm here. Oh shit! Alright. There we go. All right. Huzzah! We got this. Yeah, bitch! All right, battle bonus. And we're on our way. I think there's one more Cooper. That's... lame. Oh, I got some health out of there. That's nice. More confet. Hey, rocks. Cool. Cool. Oh. That was very out of nowhere. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And do that. All right. Oh boy, that was rough. The timing is so tight on that. Right. The hidden question mark blocks kind of bum me out because a few of them it just feels like literally you just have to be jumping constantly to encounter them. Yes, yep. That does appear to be how that operates. So they go back and forth on that. That's interesting. I wonder. I overshot it, really? Do 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 do. Booty booty booty. Booty booty booty. A booty booty booty. It doesn't seem like I have to jump that far. Or rather, it seems like I don't have to jump very far, and I still am overshooting it by a lot. Wah. Almost looks like I can do something to this rock, too. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna try one more time with this little guy. So I'm curious if there's... Ha-ha! Yes! Alright. Perfecto. Around, no hidden block there. Alright. Oh, I bet there's a hole in one of these. There we go. It is a similar trick in, is it Mario Galaxy or Mario Odyssey? I'm trying to remember. I think Mario Galaxy 1 had a thing that did stuff with that. Alright. Still got various things that are missing. I guess we still have to loop back around to that first room, so it's not like we're at risk of just being, done. Oh, alright. Just break his neck? There we go. Yeah, alright. Hammer time. That'll do. Oh yeah, nope, yep, it's too late for them, which is the whole reason that we're murdering them. At least as far as we know, there's nothing we can do about them.
Whoa, Mario, these traps are actually on fire. Please be careful, okay? If you get hurt, remember that you can use you can press Y to use a healing item. Potato.
May as well just take this guy out, I guess. Wow, we got a lot of enemies here. Jesus. How in the there we go. Looking for the larger gaps. There we go. Alright. Let's just do some iron boots, because if I just barely mess up the timing, then they'll live through this battle. So, at least with this, even if I don't get the timing right, they will still go down. Alright. 700 of those. Why is there a coin inside of there? Okay, that's the reward for the other thing. That makes sense. Can I get on top of that? Oh, well. Not like that, I can't. Oh. Nope, can't. Good to know. Can't do that either. Just see if something heals us automatically here. If not, then I will heal myself. Alright. Jeez, that recovered a lot of health there. Oh, hello, I can go inside of that. At least it looks like I can. Can't jump over that. Got it. Is there something over there that I could do? Nope. Good to know, I guess. Oh no. Whoa. Oh dear. Time to go. All right. Doink.
That was close. You're already pretty flat, but that thing would have really flattened you. Ah, but I should have known you'd figure out a way to get past it safely. Nice one. Confet. Tote patet. Tutti confetto.
Hey, we got all the non-bottomless holes. So what do we have left here? We have some... we probably have one collectible treasure. And at least another Oh, nice. Oh, hey. That's cool. Up to 70. The third Mario brother, 70. 70 Mario.
It's a max-up heart. Hooray! Incredible. What does it do? I mean, this is just a guess, but it looks like you got a bit more HP now, Mario. And is it just me, or do you look a bit stronger, too? Wow, those max-up heart things are great.
Did I get more attack power? That'd be wonderful. Can't go in there anymore? Boo. Yeah! Sounds like a good deal to me. Alright. Bow. Alright, goes up here. Does it go down as well? Yes, it does. Alright.
We made it! Okay, Vellumental statue, we're heading into your mouth. I hope you brush your holy teeth.
Just breaking off chunks of it like, oh god. Nothing? Alright. There's still that bit, that wall with the coins in it. Oh, the one that was down here? Yeah, I went down, this was, like, I cleared this one out already, earlier. But I could always grab some more coins down here. Oop, unless I can't. In the fire wheel area. That hole in the wall was because the, rather, the coin that was in there was because I had won the battle and the coin fell in there. Like, one of them just kind of, like, launched into it. Like, I can go back and... Well, I don't even know if I can go back and check. I was going to say there might have been, like, a slot to go in on the side of the wall, but I think that was all that was for. Alright. Some more confet. More confet. Is there anything over here before I... move on?
Wait, it's just a big empty hole? How disappointing. Where's the Earth Vellumental? We've come so far to see you.
Saventi wears blue.
Hold on, what's that? I don't know, time to go. You should really see this for yourself. Come take a look. Yeah.
Womp womp womp. Oh no, it's the poop chamber.
So I'm not the best judge of footing, as we've just learned. Sorry, Mario. I'd teach you how to float if I could. Anyway, I was looking down at this odd green spot before you fell down. What do you think it is?
Gee, it could be anything. Even a boat. Whoa. Big old tortoise. I'm trying to think, have the Mario games ever done up? I guess Hookbill is sort of a tortoise. They don't really do like full-on tortoises all that often.
It's the Earth Vellumental, and it's made of origami. Eek, it's so cool. Oh no, I don't think it's very friendly right now. Maybe because it got all folded up. When it's like this, I'm afraid we may have no choice but to fight it.
Here we go, first boss battle of the game.
Wow, the Earth Vellumental. Wow, the Vellumental looks just as powerful as I hoped it would. That shell looks super sturdy. Its body must be well protected. Makes those legs kind of vulnerable, doesn't it?
So are we reversing for the boss battle? Like, is he in the middle and we're on the outside?
Oh hey, this is our first boss battle. I've been itching to try one of these. The Earth Vellumental is in the center this time. Your attacks won't reach from way out here. You'll have to get closer, but it looks like something weird has happened to the rings. And what's up with those arrows scattered all over? Should we follow them? Let's give it a shot. If my hunch is right, we need to start with the start. Let's try to place one of the arrows in front of you.
All right. Cool. Whoops. Alright.
Yeah, my hunch was right. So once you step on an arrow, you'll keep moving that direction until you step on another arrow. We'll keep that in mind. We'll be able to create a path that puts us right in front of the Earth Vellumental. Oh, the arrows are already leading us to the Earth Vellumental. I guess getting to the right spot is only half the job. What's next? Ooh, that panel must be your way to attack. Try placing that action panel under the circle and see what happens. That's it. Now spin the ring and place that action panel under the circle. Way to go, Mario! You made it to the Earth Vellumental. Now it's time to attack. Let's see. Different attacks are probably going to affect different areas. Try to aim your attack in an area where it won't bounce right off.
Okay, well, let's do a shiny hammer. Ah, I was a little late.
Yes, you would have bounced right off that hard shell, but attacking its light seemed to be pretty effective. Oh no, I think the Earth Vellumental is winding up for an attack. Try to guard against it at the right time. Press A just before the attack hits to guard. Ah, here it comes.
Oh. Wasn't ready for multiple hits there. Alright, use the arrows.
Want to aim for its right front leg.
Alright. Well, I got that one wrong based on that, though, so... Let's try... Actually, that's not going to make a difference, so we do that. Yeah, wait, what? How are they expecting me to do this, then, if... Unless the first arrow doesn't matter? They made it seem like the first... They make it seem like the first one does matter. Unless... Ah. There we go. Regular hammer seems fine. There we go. All right. Cool. Way less damage that time. Ooh, it's treasure now. All right. There we go. The fuck is that? I'm gonna try experimenting with this for a second here. Let's see what happens. Okay, you need an arrow for the first one. Okay. Well. I want to go to the weak spot if I can, but... And that just means I'll go in a circle. So let's just do this. Okay. Right. Really don't love that they keep putting the envelope in a spot where I can't get to it. Yeah. Alright, so thing one, let's heal. Oh, we do that separately? Okay. Glump.
Who likes mushrooms? Me!
Alright. Cool. Gotta get around to the back there. Well, let's do... Well, this is in the way, so that would have to move. Just throw it in there, I don't care. Okay, I think it should do. Yeah, there we go.
Whoa, its tail must be super tender.
Ooh. Oh boy.
What was that? It's a one. It's Thousandfold Arms magic circle. If you can get to that magic circle, you can activate the Thousandfold Arms. Probably works the same way as action panel, so try to place at the end of your route.
All right. Once again, literally can't get to the envelope. That's cool. You know, let's get the treasure. Like, will this work? Yeah, all right. Oh my god.
Now, Mario, give it all you've got.
Ah.
Be aware of your surroundings and please don't shake your controller too wildly.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Yes, you did it, Mario.
All right. I want 1,000-fold arms too. Oh my god. Bloop. Yeah, I forgot about the sliding of them. on the columns and all of that. Ooh.
Huh? Did it shrink? Did it just shrink down into something tiny? It's a book.
The Earth Bibliofold. All right. Is it a pop-up book? All right.
Let's see. Ah, yes, Mountain Fold here, Valley Fold there. Whoa. I just have this strange feeling like the spirit of the Earth Vellumental's inside me. Ah!
Holy cow.
Wow.
Ah, oh, whoa! That was slightly haunting. Jesus Christ. Eek. Oh my god. That is ridiculous.
How do I look? Powerful? Imposing? Magnificent? Maybe even a little cute? It's like in the Earth Vellumental.
Mario's just like, yay!
I definitely feel powerful, like I could really shake things up here.
Oh my god.
All right, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna dance it out. What came over me? It was so fun to wield all that turtle power.
Turtle power!
I guess I can use any magic circle that belongs to the Earth Vellumental now. Hey, that means I should be able to lower the tower back to a reasonable but still scary height.
Is that nothing? It doesn't look like nothing. Now we're still missing stuff here, though. Let's keep going for now. Oh, was that whole stuff? God damn it. Oh my god. Hey, I'm worshiping here! Alright, let me sneak back over that way and see. Alright. Oop. Ah, almost got it. Mm. Let's see what we got in here. Is there something else I should be hitting here? Oh, I see. Wondering where I missed stuff. Oh, it was because I was walking this. I was like, I'm not crazy that thing was moving, right? Oops, sorry. Mm-hmm. Can I hit that? No! Yeah, that's all I was trying to do. Oh, dry bones! He doesn't fall apart. Keep knocking on the rock for good luck. My luck's still on the rocks. Ha 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 ha. No! Yeah, I'm not too worried about, like, missing anything forever, but... Also, this one looks miscolored compared to this one. Doesn't seem to, like, it makes a difference there. Alright. Oh well. I'm sure we'll be back sometime. Oh, there's stuff over here. Oh, hello, treasure. Salvation is near. Yeah, why not? Is that a toad folded up into a mushroom? Ah! Well... What if I say no? Yeah, I'm gonna try again in a second here. Oh. This membership card. Okay. Well, let's equip it then. Why not? Cool. Oh, it's now a fire flower? Alright. There we go. Jesus. You're thinking about using me when you thought I was just a mushroom, weren't you? Admit it.
I was thinking about it.
Now I can finally shop. Jesus Christ, dude. How about you? Popcorn! Yay! Yeah, why not? There are toads in there. That is torture. Look at the toads like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Popped all the corn bells, sorry. Oh my god. Sure. Duh. You'll soon be feeling better. Ah, nice. Alright. Accessories! Alright, time plus, extra time to ranged enemies, amount of damage you take in battle, raise your HP a little during battle, makes a sound. Oh, when a toad near you is in trouble. Wait, when a toad near you is in trouble, does this mean that it locates nearby toads? Or is it, yeah? Then I'm buying that, absolutely. Honestly, I might just buy all of these things. I don't know that I'm gonna like use them, but yeah, let's just buy these. All right, then I'm definitely equipping the toad one. Do any of these, like, break or something? Or... No, they're just quasi-expensive. And there's no limit to how many you can have on. Oh, better versions. Okay, all right. Oh. Well, that's a good start right there. How close do I have to be? For example, if I go down here. No, okay. So it's up there by the umbrellas. Oops, sorry. Wow. Thanks for being a completionist, Mario. Jesus. I got all the toads there. I did miss some in Overlook Mountain, but I am headed back there. I did miss at least one more toad here as well. Yeah, Picnic Road. Without going into battle. Oh my god, yes, please. Yes. Oh, thank Christmas. Hallelujah. I love when games do that. I'm also going to be very bummed out if the toad that ran away earlier actually counts for here. And hasn't counted yet. Alright. See, there's categories of them. One per sure, one, two on the double. Alright. Oh, there's probably one inside of there too. Oh, hello. Oh, buddy. I could just press Y to use a mushroom like you, Mario, and then I'd press B to order a burrito. Is that not what B does? Adorable. Yeah, I kind of figured there'd be one in there. All right. So I gotta come back for someone there. All right. I think so. Pretty sure. All right, Overlook Mountain. Zoopy zoopy. Okay. Wee. Keep on climbing. Gonna keep on climbing. Gotta see if there's other toads I can rescue. Save right here while I'm here. See what the other toads near here. There are no other toads near here. Is the one that's up here gonna count? No. Oh, actually, yeah, no. There's still at least a toad to rescue. There were probably 9, and there's one more left. It's probably up top. All right. Let's do it. Wah. No, we do not need the full transformation.
All right, shake it like a piece of outdated photograph paper.
Outcast is totally the kind of reference I was expecting in this game. What? Just what? Oh my god. Which piece of the wall? That one right there? I don't think so. I thought that I had tried that earlier. Yeah. They just kind of have lumpy textures in some spots. Yeah, you are not supposed to shake a Polaroid picture. Or just a Polaroid. Hey, there we go. Yeah. The fine print on the back of the sign. Oh, God. Who doesn't love a good terms of service? All right, so that means there's probably 2 or 3 more. Also still... Oh, the bottomless hole on the right. We still can't do it till the stream is taken care of. What is happening here? Jeez, that banana that could feed an army.
Wait, there's something off about them, isn't there? Oh, they're just drawings, flat as paper. Sorry if I got your mouth watering there, Mario. Yikes, that's one of the biggest holes we've seen, isn't it? Looks like we need plenty of confetti to fix it up, I'm afraid.
This is a whole new area, isn't it? I think we might want to break it here. I was hoping to actually get through this chapter tonight, but I think it's pretty late, and rather than getting too far into it, yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. This will be a good place for us to start next week to continue on this one. Plus, we'll have a chance to we'll have a chance to like look around a little bit. But yeah, I think this is where we're gonna call it. This will be an exciting way to start it off, too, as opposed to today where we started immediately by looking around for stuff. Thank you guys very much for hanging out tonight. Let's see, what's today? Today is... You know, I don't know how much they're doing this on purpose, but... Whoops, didn't do that on purpose. The lights on the elevator there, which look like first floor, are exactly the same as the Joy-Con lights. It's out of focus. Let's see if I can get it into focus. It'll work if I kind of back it up a little bit. If you don't believe me, grab a Joy-Con. But yeah, that's... I'm just realizing as I'm holding the controller in my hand and looking down and going, huh, how about that? That's a cute little reference. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Today is Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday. We have a Patreon hangout, details of which are going to be going online into our Patreon at patreon.com/dpadfm for $9 and up patrons. They can hang out live while we do our Patreon live stream hangout thing. If you're not a $9 patron, then the live stream goes up on YouTube the following day, so you won't miss out on anything other than being able to participate live, ask us questions, chat about stuff. Also, Sarah, I believe, is going to be doing some XCOM 2, getting into that further. Sunday, Jeff and company are going to be doing more multiplayer madness of various sorts. Monday, John is going to be starting some Trials of Mana. Tuesday, I believe I'm going to be finishing off Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. Wednesday is probably going to be more Jeff and Dave doing Divinity Original Sin 2. And then Thursday, we'll be back to this. So yeah, this has been awesome so far. I'm actually really loving this game. This is a great time. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be a little bit better rested for the next one too. I did not sleep well. I don't know how visible it is just looking at my face, but this eye has been reacting to some kind of allergy since late last night out of nowhere. My eye's been a little bit swollen and my face has been a little bit itchy and it's been baggy. Yeah, right? It doesn't look great. It probably didn't look great in the Ring Fit Adventure one either. But regardless, hopefully we'll be a little better rested. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out, We'll see you next time. Bye.